What's up, ladies? It's your girl Simply Shay. I am so excited for this segment of Ladies Corner, so without further ado, let's go. Before we jump into this video, fellas, listen. I know I told y'all this was my Ladies Corner, simply for me and my ladies, and that y'all could watch if y'all wanted to. But this video, yeah, y'all want to hop on this one. Y'all definitely want to hop on this one. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, ladies, this is what I want to talk to y'all about, and y'all may not like me, but I gotta be real with y'all, gotta be honest with y'all. Fellas, I gotta help y'all understand us a little bit better. So what I want to talk to you all about is the spirit of unforgiveness. And not in the way that you would think, about somebody hurting you and you forgiving a specific person. But this is what happens, ladies. We get in these relationships. We get hurt by these men. We get hurt by these people. We get hurt by our fathers, brothers, cousins. We get hurt by men in our lives at some point, maybe multiple times in our lives. And when a man comes that genuinely loves us, genuinely wants what's best for us, is, maybe God sent, maybe the rib cage that we came out of, we give him the backlash from everybody else, every other man that did us wrong. Listen, we gotta stop. We have to stop. And the reason that this happens is simply because we don't have God like we say we do. And please, ladies, don't be too mad at me because I've been there. Please don't be too mad at me. I've been there. I'm speaking from a place of knowing. I'm speaking from a place of, renewed sight. But listen, we have to stop doing that. We have to get out of a place. If you decide to get into a relationship with a new man, you decide, you know what, I really like this boy. I'm really feeling him. You know what I mean? He's showing me different. He's doing this different. You have to be willing to let go of all of the other peeps from down the street. Yeah, he's back. You got to be willing to let him go. You got to be willing to have forgiven or be working on forgiving every other man that did you wrong, because the man that's trying to love you now, the man that's trying to show you different now does not deserve the backlash for everybody else. Fellas, this is why I told you to get on. You have to be understanding that if you have a woman that's been hurt, if you have a woman that's been hurt deeply, if you have a woman who has been, mistreated, and her past, or you even know a glimpse of it, you have to be willing to decide whether or not you love her enough to be patient with her. Because not all of us, though it's ideal, not all of us jump into relationships completely whole. It's ideal to think, you know what I mean? Yeah, well, you should make sure you heal before you jump into a relationship. But some things don't come out until you're in another relationship. Some things you don't realize you didn't heal from until you start to remind her about Lil Pete, and she be like, ooh, I thought I was over this. Fellas, if you're going to decide to be with her, if you're going to decide to jump into the relationship, whether you shouldn't, I won't even say that, because you shouldn't be just jumping into relationships just to do it. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. But whatever, do you. Live your life, live your best life. It is what it is. But when you decide to jump into a relationship with her, you have to be willing to decide, okay, hey, this means good or bad. This means good and bad. This means when she's moody. When she has those moments where I, in a sense, am paying for or having to work through the mistakes of someone else. Am I going to be strong enough to do it? Am I going to be willing to work towards it? Because this is what I see happen a lot, fellas. You all want women to work with you. Well, I was young back then, and, I need a down girl. I need somebody that's going to stay down for me while I get myself together. We are not your mothers. We're not your mama. And you can't expect a woman to stay down for you and you don't stay down for her. You can't expect a woman to be able to say, oh, well, he's just learning, he's been hurt, and, he's still figuring things out. And every time she has an emotional moment, every time she even shows a glimpse of an attitude, man, why you acting like that? Man, what's wrong with you? That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Now back to my ladies. Look, that's not how that works. But back to my ladies. Ladies, we have to get to a place where we love ourselves enough to forgive. We love ourselves enough to let go. We love ourselves enough to heal. We love ourselves enough to take back our control. Because when you hold on to hurt of the past, when you hold on to anger of the past, to resentment of the past, and you just push it down and push it down, oh no, I'm not going to deal with it, I don't want to bring this back up again, I don't want to bring that back up again, I don't even want to talk about this, you're reminding me of this person. Whoa. It's a completely different person here. This is somebody that you decided to be with. This is someone that you chose to be with. So if they're reminding you of Lil Pete, maybe you need to reevaluate yourself and not this man. Maybe you need to take a moment and sit back and say, okay, am I just projecting? Is there something deeper in me that I'm just projecting that I need to get together and deal with? Or do I have poor choice in men? Ding ding. Or am I not consulting God before I choose men? Or am I choosing the man? That's the biggest one. Am I choosing the man? Am I going out, oh girl, I'm about to go catch me a man? No, that's not how that works. I say this all the time. He who finds a wife. He who finds a wife. For my older women at this point in life, y'all too old just be going, let me not say y'all. We too old to just be jumping from man to man to man. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you know, live your best life. But for women that are really serious about being in a serious committed relationship, about really settling down, about really, you know what I mean, being with a person that's going to compliment you, that's going to push you, about finding that rib that you came from. Y'all too old for this. We too old for that. We too old for that. Alright, God, I need you to pick, because right now I'm trying to pick myself. You know, now I'm trying to slide in DMs and shoot my shot and, you know, catch me a man, and it ain't working. It's not working. A, because I'm trying to do it. B, because I'm still holding on to things. And now that you've sent him, Lord, everything that I was holding on to, everything that I didn't want to let go of, and even things that I didn't know were there are coming out, and I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to deal with it other than cussing him out when I feel like it. Other than shutting him out when I feel like it. That was me. That was me when I felt like I was in a situation where I wasn't being heard, or I didn't really want to have the conversation, or that conversation had a potential to turn into, if he was that type of person, a yelling match.